In the heart of New York City, where skyscrapers pierce the sky like ambitious dreams and Fashion Week runways pulse with energy, a single figure stands out. Not because she fits the old molds, but because she shatters them. Picture her. Curves that command attention, golden curls catching the light, a smile that radiates quiet defiance against every narrow standard the industry once whispered. This is couture, the plus-size powerhouse whose Instagram feed doesn't just showcase outfits. It redefines what beauty looks like in a world finally waking up to its own diversity. Her story isn't just about clothes. It's about courage, about choosing self-love when the mirror and the world try to tell her otherwise. And if stories of resilience like hers move you, the kind that remind us every curve, every dream, every unapologetic step forward matters, then right now, pause for a moment and subscribe to Sweet Model's World. Join the community where we celebrate the real journeys of trailblazing models who turn obstacles into runways. Your support keeps these cinematic tales alive. From the moment she could hold a magazine in her small hands back in her hometown of Waterbury, Connecticut, Shani felt that spark. Growing up in a world that often measured worth in straight lines and sample sizes, she was the girl who saw fashion not as exclusion, but as invitation. Her bedroom walls were plastered with pages torn from glossy issues, models striding with confidence she longed to claim for herself. Makeup became her first canvas, colors blending across her skin like promises of the woman she would become. Even as a child, she dreamed aloud. One day, she would stand tall in the spotlight, proving that beauty blooms in every shape. But dreams don't arrive gift-wrapped. Life tested her early, layering on the expectations of a society quick to box women into categories that left plus-size figures on the sidelines. School hallways echoed with subtle judgments, family gatherings carried unspoken glances, and the fashion magazines she adored rarely reflected the girl staring back in her own reflection. Yet, Shani didn't shrink. She leaned in, her passion for style growing fiercer with every challenge, a quiet fire building in her chest. Those formative years in Connecticut shaped her like clay on a potter's wheel, molded by love from her family, sharpened by the grit of real life. She balanced school with that inner calling, experimenting with outfits that celebrated her curves rather than hiding them. A simple denim skirt paired with a flowy top wasn't just clothing, it was armor, a declaration that she belonged in the narrative of elegance. As she entered adulthood, the pull toward New York intensified. The city that never sleeps became her beacon, its fashion districts calling her name like a siren song of possibility. But reality hit hard. Corporate jobs demanded her time and energy, long hours in offices where creativity took a backseat to spreadsheets and deadlines. She was a mom now too, juggling school runs, bedtime stories, and the endless invisible labor that comes with raising a family while chasing a vision only she could see. Late nights found her scrolling through Instagram, heart swelling at the few curvy creators daring to post, wondering if she could ever join their ranks. Doubt crept in during those weary moments. Was she too busy? Too real? Too much? The industry, after all, still favored the rail-thin silhouettes that dominated billboards and campaigns. But Shani had a secret weapon, her unyielding belief that her story could light the way for others feeling the same squeeze between ambition and acceptance. The turning point arrived not with a dramatic audition or a lucky break, but in the quiet decision to start sharing anyway. It began small, a few photos in her living room, outfits sourced from everyday stores but styled with the flair of a runway pro. She called herself Shani Couture, a name that blended her personal essence with the high-fashion world she aspired to infiltrate. Her first posts captured raw authenticity, honest reviews of pieces that actually fit, get-ready-with-me routines that included the chaos of motherhood, unboxing hauls where excitement met practicality. Viewers didn't just see clothes, they saw a woman owning her space. This is for the girls who were told their bodies were problems to solve. She once reflected in a video that resonated like a ripple across ponds. Her content exploded organically. From Waterbury to the streets of Manhattan, her feed became a portal of inspiration. Plus-size fashion inspo that mixed street style with sophisticated elegance, beauty tips that honored natural curls and glowing skin, lifestyle glimpses that showed the full picture, the corporate grind, the mom duties, the wellness journey she navigated with intention. What makes Shania's ascent so cinematic is the resilience woven through every frame. She wasn't an overnight sensation. She built her empire brick by brick while the world watched. Balancing a full-time corporate role meant early mornings crafting reels before the sun rose, editing videos between meetings, and filming try-ons after tucking her kids in. There were setbacks, brands that ghosted, algorithms that buried her posts, the internal voice that sometimes echoed old insecurities. Yet she pushed through, turning her GLP-1 wellness journey into a testament of sustainable change rather than quick fixes. As a busy mom and wife, she shared the slow, steady shifts, mindful movement, nourishing meals, the kind of self-care that fits real life instead of forcing it. Her hair became another chapter of empowerment. Those golden curls she nurtures with routines that celebrate texture, volume, and natural beauty after years of experimenting with colors and styles. Each transformation wasn't vanity. It was victory, proof that evolution looks stunning on every body. Her follower count climbed steadily, over 130,000 on Instagram alone, with waves of engagement on TikTok and Threads because people saw themselves in her. Collaborations followed like scenes in a rising montage. Partnerships with fashion apparel lines that finally designed for curves, makeup brands that embraced all skin tones, lingerie companies that celebrated sensuality without apology. She walked virtual runways in her reels, striding through New York Fashion Week vibes even when she wasn't on the official list, proving that influence doesn't require an invitation if your presence demands it. Brands noticed her authenticity. Her honest reviews built trust, turning viewers into loyal communities. Estimated earnings from modeling gigs, endorsements, and content creation pushed her net worth past six figures, but numbers pale next to the impact. She became a body-positive advocate who didn't just preach self-acceptance. She lived it, posting side-by-side transformations that showed growth without shame, encouraging followers to ditch the diets of despair for lives of joy. Imagine the camera panning across her daily rhythm. Mornings in Connecticut where she slips into a two-piece set that hugs her 5 feet 5 inches frame just right, 71 kilograms of pure confidence, that 40-inch bust accentuated with pieces chosen for power rather than concealment. Light brown eyes sparkle as she films a GRWM, narrating not just the products, but the mindset shift behind them. Your body isn't a before picture, she tells the lens, voice warm and unwavering. It's the masterpiece. Afternoons blend corporate calls with creative bursts. Outfit links dropped in her LTK shop, where curvy women worldwide discover pieces that make them feel seen. Evenings unfold into family time, but the brand never sleeps. She unboxes late-night deliveries with the same enthusiasm she brings to empowering others. Her content isn't polished perfection. It's real. The mom who shows up exhausted yet radiant. The wife carving space for her dreams. The influencer who reminds us that building a legacy means showing the mess and the magic. Shania's journey to self-acceptance wasn't a straight path. It was a winding road through societal noise, internal battles, and triumphant breakthroughs. She speaks often of the early days when plus-size options felt like afterthoughts, ill-fitting, uninspired, hidden in the back of racks. But she flipped the script, hunting for gems in Anthropology or Amazon finds that flattered her form, then sharing the discoveries so no one else had to search alone. Her mission crystallized: redefine beauty standards so that every woman, regardless of size, sees her reflection as runway ready. In videos that have garnered hundreds of thousands of views, she dismantles the myth that curves are limitations. Instead, she showcases how they amplify presence, how a well-chosen silhouette can turn heads in Times Square, how confidence becomes the ultimate accessory. Followers message her daily, "You gave me permission to love my body today." That's the ripple effect, the motivational core that turns her biography into a blueprint for anyone staring down doubt. As her star rises, Shani remains grounded in the values that fueled her start. She advocates for diversity in fashion not as a trend, but as a necessity, pushing brands to expand sizing, to hire curvy models for campaigns, to celebrate the spectrum of beauty that includes golden curls, light brown eyes, and every shade in between. Her net worth grows through smart endorsements, but her true currency is impact, inspiring a generation of curvy girls to dream bigger, to post their own OEDs without fear, to balance motherhood and ambition with grace. She's proof that you can clock in at the office, clock out as a content creator, and still build an empire that uplifts. In an industry shifting toward inclusivity, Shani isn't riding the wave. She's creating it, one empowering reel at a time. Her story culminates in this truth. Self-acceptance isn't a destination. It's the fuel for every step. From Waterbury roots to New York aspirations, Shani Couture has shown that passion plus persistence equals power. She stands at 5 feet 5 inches not as a statistic, but as a symbol, curves that curve the narrative, a presence that proves modeling has no limits when you claim your space. For every woman watching, her message echoes like a director's call to action on set. Lights, camera, live your truth. Embrace the journey, curves and all, because the world needs your version of couture. And as we fade out on this chapter of Shani's extraordinary life, remember, if these tales of models rewriting the rules ignite something in you, head over to Sweet Models World and subscribe. Turn on notifications so you never miss the next cinematic biography that reminds us all, we're all worthy of the spotlight. Your support doesn't just build a channel, it builds a movement of inspiration. Thank you for watching Shani's story unfold. Until the next runway revelation, keep shining unapologetically.